What is that hunger? Is an emptiness. When man is hungry, man is empty. When man is hungry, man is seeking for something. When you find people looking for things to fill up a part of their life, they are hungry. It is emptiness that will lead a person to stay on something that is not right to the extent it becomes an addiction. Listen, somebody, you are knocking off, maybe, let me use gin, whiskey, strong drinks. You take it here and there, you take it here and there, and you feel that it has no effect on me, it's not a big deal and all that. Then you now get to the point where you find out that without it, you cannot function properly. Do you know what has happened? You have gone from the place of just taking it to a place where you have opened the door and the spirit in charge of alcohol has taken over. That is addiction. When you get to a point where you cannot overcome a particular thing, it means that you have gone from the ordinary and the spirit in charge has taken over. You invited it. You like to eat and eat and eat. Whatever is brought before you, you eat. You cannot say no. You must finish it. The name of the company that manufactured the plate will be seen. Every time. Every time. You are eating to fill up something. There is a sadness. There's an emptiness. You are looking for something to fill it. You eat so much, you turn to a glutton. You may be one of those with very high metabolic rate. Therefore, it's not even showing that you are guzzling a ton of food. But inside you, that emptiness is still there. It's still there. You are looking for something. There's a hollow inside of you. When God made us, there was a part left on our insides that will cause us to desire Him. So when you live desiring Him and desiring other things to fill up the space of the desire, you will keep getting into trouble. To be one thing after the other. If it's not alcoholism where you have invited the spirit of Bacchus, is excess food, gluttony, or is the spirit of whoredom that has entered, lost, all sorts of things. And you find out that these things that you chase after to fill up your emptiness are actually the same things that the enemy uses to pull people away from God. Those are the same instruments that your forefathers have exchanged your glory for. It's a whole circle. Same thing after the other, same thing. Hunger. For you to settle the matter of hunger as a child of God, as a person of faith, it's called relationship. Relationship. You cannot have a relationship from far. It's like somebody who has never had more than 10 sentences with me. You say, oh, I know him. You don't know me. For you to know me, there must be a relationship. You say, oh, I know mathematics. When was the last time you solved one? Relationship. For you to establish establish that relationship, there is a knowing. Jesus is always saying, come, 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 that what may happen, that we will stare at each other, is that we will have a relationship. Not just a public relationship like this, but in that secret, we have a relationship. We talk to each other. I get to know you. Oh, that I may know him. Are you ready to know him? Are you ready to fill up that hunger? Somebody turn to Philippians chapter 3 and verse 10. You want to know him. You want to know the power of his resurrection. You want to know what he felt when he went on that cross. You want to know why he did it. You want to know what he's saying to you now. Philippians 3 and verse 10. That I may know him and the power of his resurrection and the fellowship of his suffering, being made conformable unto his death. You must want to know him. If you are ready to know him, it means you must be interested in the power that raised him from the dead. If the same spirit that raised Christ from the dead does what? Inside of me. That is the place of the habitation of the spirit that raised Jesus from the dead. If you don't know the scripture, how will you know something to quote in time of trouble? You think it's boxing and fists that you use to carry out the wrestling of life? Is the word.